Hi everyone, my name is Luisa. I am a cosmetic chemist and the founder of Luisa Cosmetics Lab. I also have my own skincare brand, so if you want to learn the strategies and what it takes to launch a successful beauty brand, subscribe to this channel and learn from someone that actually has done what you're trying to do. Okay, with that being said, let's get into the content of this video. First of all, why is it important that you start selling products as soon as possible? Working with a lot of clients, one common mistake they do is that they tend to procrastinate, meaning that they wait until everything is perfect, or I guess they think that everything is perfect, and then they start to sell their products. This process can take years. Let's see why this is wrong and what you can do instead. When I first started my beauty line, I had another job, which was I am a cosmetic formulator, so that's what I used to do. So my own beauty brand started, as I'm sure you can relate, as a passion, a side business. This means that the time that I had to dedicate to this project was kind of limited. Not just that, also the resources in terms of money that I had to invest into this business, they were very limited as well. So the best way to raise money and to invest into your beauty company is to start selling products. So this is why the sooner you start to sell, the sooner you're gonna make money, the sooner you're gonna have money to reinvest into your company and grow. I see very small chances of success if you really are broke and don't have any money to invest into your company. With that being said, I also understand that you might not have the money right now, and this is why again you need to start selling products. It might be the case that maybe you don't have the skills to come up with complex formulas such as moisturizers or serum or products that require a lot of effort in terms of developing the formula and then producing the formula. So here's what you need to do if you are in this situation. Number one, start with products that are very simple to make and you can make even at your home or any other place, but they are also very profitable. I'm gonna provide you 3 examples of these products. The first one is a facial oil or body oil. This is also the first product that I came up with, so I definitely do what I preach. Body oils, facial oil are products that are extremely easy to make. You do not need any formulation skill, and you just need to blend the oil by hand. So, which means that you don't really need any equipment as well. This makes the process to make the oil extremely simple. This is something that anyone can do. If you have no idea how to start, what oil can you mix, you can just simply take a formula that you find online and then kind of customize. The cool thing about facial oils and oil instead is just all the components are mixable with each other, so each oil can be replaced with another oil. So for example, if a formula calls for olive oil, you can just replace it with avocado oil. It's gonna affect how the formula feels on the skin, definitely, but you can just practice and little by little come up with something that is that works for you. Also, I recommend that you use oils that have a strong selling name. For example, as of now, October 2020, I would say watermelon seed oil, very popular. What else? Rose hip oil, still very popular. Moringa oil, sea buckthorn oil. These are just oils that have a strong selling name and that would definitely help you sell your product. Remember that as a general rule, oils there are less expensive and are carrier oils, such as, for example, I don't know, MCT oil or almond oil should take the most space in the formula, and while very expensive oil should be added at low amounts for obvious reason. Do not start with an oil that is too expensive to make, because as a new brand you're gonna have difficulties to place it in the market. So again, I've seen oils retailing for more than $100 when you look at the list of ingredients, and you probably to make it take less than $10. So again, oils are highly profitable and easy to make, so they could be a great starting point for your line. Again, I don't know how to stress this enough. It's very important that you have some cash coming in. We are all passionate about what we do. I love skincare. I would do it for free, but at the same time I still have to pay my bills, I have to support my family, and I also want to enjoy life, which means that I must have a business that is profitable. Passion is important, but at the end of the day we are in a business space, we need to make some money, okay? The second product that you can make and you can add to the oil, this one extremely easy to make as well, is a micellar water, which is a cleanser. However, it's not like a regular cleanser. It's actually an extremely diluted cleanser, where the percentage of water is more than 80 or sometimes even 90%, which means that micellar water is a very inexpensive product to make, and also it's very simple because you just have to mix water, like I said, with other basic ingredients, which could be water soluble natural extracts. You need to add a preservative, and again you do not need any particular equipment, you just have to mix all the ingredients by hand. If you want to receive a basic formula for micellar water, just send me a message and I'll be happy to send it to you for free. That will be just a starting point, then you will have to customize it. But I'm gonna give you some tricks to do that in a very easy way. Okay, micellar water, usually I would say they retail for about $20 for the 8 ounces. Some are more expensive, some are cheaper, but that's the range. But again, to make it so simple and so inexpensive that it's gonna cost you, the cost of this formula is gonna be less than $1 for 1 kilo of product, and you are reselling for 20. So this is another great product to start making some money. The third product is gonna be a toner. Hydrating toners are again very easy to make because they only consist of a water phase, and they are not gel, so you really don't need any machine to thicken them up or do anything like that. You can just mix all the ingredients by hand, which makes it very easy. There are a lot of websites that have formulas that allows you to, to get some ideas on toners or also other products. If you still would love to add a serum, but you cannot afford to hire a cosmetic chemist like me, one thing that you could do, for example, is to buy pre-made bases on websites such as makingcosmetics.com, and then just sell the base. Perhaps you can customize the base by adding a fragrance, but it is not necessary. Once you start to sell this product, you're gonna have the money to hire a formulator or to take lessons to become yourself a formulator and come up with more complex products, that those are gonna be the star products of your line. But just because these products are simple to make doesn't mean that they should be neglected. So in my opinion and in my own experience, because this is what I have made myself, this is the way that will allow you to start your beauty line in the fastest, in my opinion, and also is my experience, because this is actually what I've done myself. This is the fastest way to start selling your product and actually get the ball rolling, have some money to invest, and then grow, add new products, spread the message, invest in marketing and stuff like that. I hope this video was useful. If it was, if it gave you a new perspective, if you learned something, please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a friend that it's like us, that wants to start a business. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one.